Chosen brothers and chosen sisters, the fact is, your progress is leaving your enemies speechless. They lost words. They couldn't say anything. They look at you all crazy. They look at you all strange, and they give you a evil look. They try to say something so bad because God is continually to keep their mouth shut, watching them walking away, watching them running away, because you definitely just dropping gems, speaking facts, nothing, just giving them knowledge that they don't even know, that they never heard before. And they are so much addicted to the third dimensional. And when they go to bed and when they wake up in the morning, all they thinking about is negativity, punching windows, punching the wall, breaking people's vehicles, and you just hearing a lot of violation and violation and violation almost every day. And that is their motivation, and that is their discipline that makes them inspired because of how they were raised by their parents. And it definitely passed through that person because it know for a fact is God was definitely about to change that person's life to get away from that environment, to create a new environment, to create your new future, to create your new life so you don't have to look back who you used to be. They deny it because they think that negativity is the way to go. How they do it? How do they live? Okay, so the more you definitely putting in the grind, the definitely you're putting in the work, the definitely you just having that killer instinct, the more you just really showing up and win. They don't know why you always winning. They don't know why you don't ever lose. They don't know why you just bleeding spiritually and mentally. And the more you just keep falling, the more you just getting yourself back up. And they're just like, hey, somebody get close to him. Just really guard him and guard him and guard him. And you got to use your spiritual eyes and your spiritual ears and know that what that person is up to and all about. So God and your spirit is telling you to walk away quietly and quickly because you know you're not stupid. You know you're not crazy. You know you are not about to be tricked because God is definitely give you an intuition that you must be aware of, but you are very mindful on this journey because the reason why they just don't want to see you be successful and don't want to see you win, don't want to see you do better, doing good, or just having so much prosperity within your heart, within your spirit and your soul, but physically, you just definitely just living a life just like everybody else. But you just have better things to do than just sitting around waiting for this person to text me, or who's going to follow me on social media, who's going to call me, who's going to text me, when is that person going to come over, when is that person's definitely going to stop by so they can visit me, when is that person going to tell me happy birthday, when is that person going to tell me just some very good things. No. That there is so much mediocre. That there is making the person feel dead, making the person feel lost and not even exist. Because I just turned 27 at the Friday, but I didn't do nothing, just taking the break off of YouTube so I can think about my mind, thinking about some very uplifting stuff that I would never think before, that I never have. What's good, brother?
What's up, bro?
She's at work?
Who?
Gigi at work?
Yeah.
As I was saying, the reason why your enemies is so speechless is because you're definitely clashing them, you're definitely dashing them, you're definitely outworking them, and they cannot stand about your success. They cannot stand anything about you. Why are you always leveling up? Why are you always blowing up? Why are you always getting people drawing into you, but why they not drawing near to us? You got no life. You got no meaning. You got no purpose. You got nothing fulfilled. All you do just really living in your insecurities, worrying about everybody else. You don't got no plans, no goals, no purpose, nothing, bro. Like, you barely not even exist. This is why you've been feeling so much down and dirty ever since day one, because you've been listening to your teachers, you've been listening to your friends, you've been listening to your family, you've been listening to people, because so you can get out of there. So what you can get there, because it's nothing but the trap. The more you are breaking the cycle, the more you are getting out of harm's way, getting out of your own way, and just really going straight ahead. Not that way and not that way. You're just going straight. Like, that is the only thing that is important. And that is the only thing that is really matters, because you are going against the grain. Wow, your life is not the same, because your future is calling your name, where every day is getting newer and newer and newer, brick by brick. And it took you years on the road. And just like what my cousin supervisor gonna be like, I was wondering when you could definitely set me on the training, because I haven't been here since 2 months. And then this manager's like, so what? I've been doing this for 6 years until I get to this. And for a fact is, the more you just don't seek nothing on the outside, the more you just have it on the inside, because it will definitely come to you even a lot quicker and faster. The more you just not thinking about outside people, outside world, outside this and that, because you just definitely just being bold, having integrity, having that execution of what you really discover about yourself. But that's why, excuse me, they hate it. They don't know why. You just definitely keeping on winning and winning and winning. But not physically, but spiritually, you just winning in life, because it's been within you all along ever since when you was a child. And you didn't know why you just looking so much attractive. You didn't know why you was a legend, and then didn't know why you was always been so much pure, where just really making people to feel more jealous of you, to making people to feel more unsafe around you, to make people to feel more down, just hating you for no reason, because you just leaving them speechless quietly, because they have no fucking clue how did you did that. And look at them, they are doing some easy stuff. They are on easy mode, because everybody right now is living in easy mode. It's all about energy. It's all about vibration. It's all about what clothes you should wear, what jewelry you should wear, how many stacks of bread you can get, how many cars and houses, how many whatever you can get. But the more you just don't focusing on those things like everybody else does, like you just going to another end goal. You going to another deep end, because you know that you just not living a lie. You just more of a truth that people wouldn't get away from you, that people really don't want to just stop sitting next to you. Like, they could just reading their magazines or a newspaper, just eating a cookie or just drinking their coffee or tea, just on their phone, just like acting like they're just doing something, or just acting like they're listening to music or watching something, and then just listening to everything you are saying, because so they can gain more. Because if they trying to be like you so bad, I hate to break it, give it about 3 seconds and see how much they will fail. Are they doing what they say they are doing? Absolutely not. Are they doing what they're doing? Absolutely not. Are they going to do this just like they said yesterday, last week, last month, last year? Absolutely not. Because they're not being the man of the word, just like they're telling themselves they're going to do. They're not being the women of their word, just like they're telling themselves to do. They're just really limiting themselves, wasting their time, wasting their energy and spirit, just because you want to have another chance by people. You just want to have another opportunity. So you just being more patient, you just being more good. But at the end of that, it's just a trap, people, because they're doing nothing, just leaving you astray. They're leaving you to be in that down punt. So you cannot be remembered. You cannot just feel love who you are. Then that now you came back. You have your power again. You are wearing a spiritual armor all over you because nothing cannot break you. Nothing cannot touch you. Nothing cannot defeat you. Even though you're bleeding, you just definitely putting a good fight out of it. Like, you're just not afraid of nothing because God had gave you a spirit of fear. And this is why you cannot trust your enemy. You cannot trust people who is definitely made you to feel more good and warmth, but it's a trap. So you just know for a fact this. You made it out alive. Even though you feel tremble, even you feel stumble, even people try to eat you alive because you know that God and your ancestors had definitely been right here all over you so they can escape from you, like what was around you. There might be some schizophrenia, that's how they think it is. Maybe they got some schizophrenia problems. But me, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia at the age of 6. I've been seeing ghosts, and earlier today, I just seen this glooming smoke all over the living room. And sometimes I've been seeing that so-called oven, just the fire been flashing up. And then I was like, man, this is better than just a movie. Maybe I'm just living in a charmed life. Maybe I'm just living in a better magician. Maybe I've been seeing some things that's been calling me. No, it's not Satan. It's not the devil. It's not the Beelzebub, and it's not Lucifer. Like, I think I had talked about this before, ever since I wasn't thinking about it, ever since I did it known that I was talking about. Like, mind is always powerful. Whatever you set your mind into, it is definitely serving you. And I'm pretty making sure y'all get the point of where I am coming from out of this, because I feel pretty incredible that I have not taken my prescription medication ever since in August, because medicine is definitely making you spiritually retarded, mentally retarded, but you couldn't do the work that you personally do. The more you just getting out of that shit, man, you definitely feel like yourself again. Nothing doesn't bother you. Nothing doesn't piss you off. Nothing doesn't get on your nerves. You just definitely just high off life. You just feel calm. You just feel more at peace and at ease. You don't talk to nobody. You don't approach. You don't give nobody no attention or recognition. They'll want that from you, because the more you just walking alone, having that power of walking alone, the more you just really saying what you say you are. And that is why you are living on beast mode, because you are not living gazelle. You ain't average. You was born to be greatness. You was born to be phenomenal. And that's why they hate you, because your progress is leave your enemies speechless. I'm flying. I see y'all brothers and sisters in the few. Continue to take care of yourself and stay healthy. And as always, stay conscious.